I'm back, people. What's going on? What's good? I'm back. I'm back. I gotta, gotta like old but good dinner for y'all's. Look old, but it's effective. JT better than ever. Welcome to my channel, The Underrated Darkness. Um, and just come in, Shavin. Let me take a swig of this soda quick. I'm thirsty as hell. Welcome to my channel again, The Underrated Darkness. If you wanna know more about me, go to my Facebook page, Jerry Thomas. Also, I have a Facebook group named all in cap JT MVP Thinking for Ourselves. I have a Twitter account, all in caps at JT Blackman 44. And also I had a I got an Instagram account, The Underrated Darkness. Also, I'm in this business venture with my brother Ernest Jones. It's AnsAllToys.com. AnsAllToys.com is all in one. We out to social media. Check us out and everything. Wherever you purchase, you get 10% off when you use my code MVP. So check us out. It's black owned. Money come back in our community. Black owned. Check us out. Also, got an Underrated Darkness show. I have an Underrated Sports show with my brother co-host She Stay Sleep TV. We do that every Monday, 7 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time. Again, Underrated Sports show with my co-host and brother She Stay Sleep TV. She Stay Sleep TV. 7 o'clock. Excuse me, p.m. Eastern Time. Check us out. Always got something good. Also, I'll be doing midterm elections of our perspective this coming November. All right, so I want y'all to check that out. I'm gonna be promoting it and everything. I'm gonna be saying it, so keep an eye on that and trying to get more people on the panel, much as I can. All right, so want y'all to chime in and everything. All right, this is our perspective. All right, let's sacrifice some of the time and let's find out what's going on in the night, throughout the night in our community, throughout of this USA. All right. So, oh yeah, and also, I did a part 1. When y'all see family, do we stop our children from being grown up? So this is a continuation. It got kind of good. So at first I was going to have a panel participation at the live that I did earlier, but sooner or later, but within an hour, I want to have a panel so it could be a part 2 so we could discuss about it. All right. Let me see. Annie Hickey. Yeah, I was thirsty. Can you post on Twitter? Hold on, sis. Can I post on Twitter? I believe you can, yeah. I believe you can. But I don't want you to leave. I want you to stay, We're gonna wait for some more people to come in and everything. Oh. I'm sorry, I'll tell it again. It's all in caps. Just remember, Andy, all in caps. At JT Blackman 44. At JT Blackman 44. Here you go. It's all in caps. Got it? Let me know you don't have it. Do you want me to put it in the chat? Or you got it? Okay. Okay, great. Send it to me so I can follow you too. Let's see. What's going on? Okay. Cool, cool, cool. Okay. What's going on? Okay. Okay, cool. So just send me a friend, whatever it is, and I got you. Let's see. Waiting some more people to come in. Let's see, let me get this. Salute to you, Red Face. Thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I'm waiting for some more people to come in, so I'm gonna show my food. And I want y'all to look at the topic. I did a live on this earlier, part one, and it's gonna be possible it's gonna be a panel participation a little later on. And I want brothers and sisters to join the panel. So it was a pretty good conversation too. It was like one troll I had to get out, but I got you. Okay. Well, before you finish cooking, let me show you my food. Oh damn! I thought I cut the camera on. Okay, I thought I did. Okay, no problem. Cut the camera on. Okay, here it is. All right. This is cut up New York loin steak. The middle, I decorate like this because I want it like that. Pinto beans. I put a little Creole seasoning, a little hot sauce, and have a little kick. Homemade mac and cheese, and wild Pepsi Wild Cherry, and also I'm gonna be drinking. I know, I'm effed up, so but I don't care. I'm gonna be also drinking Pepsi Cherry Vanilla. I had a taste for it. No, I ain't got a taste for it. So. You seen it, Annie? Press 1, you seen it? Or press 2, you didn't seen it? Kathy Moore, do you see my food? I know, Annie. I know. I'm just thirsty, sweetie. Yeah, I know. I usually keep my eye on that. But, I know. That's macaroni salad. Oh, you just, I see. Okay. Hold on. All right, I see. The middle, that's white rice with pinto beans. I put a little Creole seasoning and hot sauce on the pinto beans, cut up steak, homemade macaroni salad, Pepsi Wild Cherry, and also I'm gonna be drinking Pepsi Cherry Vanilla. That's too much sugar, I know, but I'm just thirsty. I got to work on it. Thank you. Mhm. Thank you. I could do a little something, Andy. I could do a little something. I I cook. I show my food in past lives too on Sundays. Where's the green stuff? I see the green stuff is in the macaroni salad. No, 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 no. I'm good. No, I see. I don't usually drink soda like that anyway. Don't worry about that. No, it don't bother me. I don't drink, so I'm just thirsty. That's all. I gotta need something go down sometime. Yeah. But I want y'all to look at the title and ask a question. Family, do we stop our children from being grown-ups? Like I said before, I did part 1 earlier, so you want to check it out. Y'all go ahead and check it out. Put some likes on it. Very much appreciate it. Also, I did dessert too. It's in the refrigerator. Probably show about another 40 to 45 minutes from now. Well, well, why I created the topic is because that for years in our community, there's a whole lot of kids that trying to make demands on their parents, even some grown-ups. And I tend to find out what I'm seeing as me being a godfather, that while the kids become grown, you know, they want to run the streets, they want to lead the kids, they want to make sure they want to have their life, but at the same time they don't want their parents to have their life. No matter if you're a single mom, single father, or you married, etc. And so that's why I created this, so we can actually really talk about it, because it is a problem in our community, and that is one of the few reasons that our family is not together, not collective. So that's why at first I was going to have the panel discussion on part one, but it seemed like some people didn't want to, so I'm gonna try it again on part two. That's why I put panels needed, so people could jump on the panel. We could talk about it. We discuss about it. You know, about finding solutions, because majority of grown-ups, we losing our kids, and our kids is like have a lot to say. So even when they become grown-ups, and then at the same time they end up not being responsible either, and it's trickled down to our family. And you know, it's very important for me to have this conversation, so we could have a very clear dialogue and a serious dialogue to find answers and to find solutions. So I urge any brother or any sister, if you want to join the panel, let me know. Let me know. I will make sure the email's right, the chat. I'll put it down, get you on the best way I can. I'm gonna do my best to get you on. So then we can discuss about it, because this is a serious matter for a long time. And you know, you're growing to getting sick, and the kids act like they don't want to be responsible of nothing. And it's a serious problem that this ought to be talked about. So again, anybody on the panel, anybody on the chat that want to join the panel, email. Had no problem to get you on, brother or sister. Doesn't make a difference. And I urge sisters, to join too, more. We need each other. We gotta hear from y'all. Have to. So, Fannin, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Welcome. My brother Fannin, let me show you my food, Fannin. Fannin, International Boxing Channel. So, support my brother. Subscribe to him. He talk about boxing. He knows about some legal stuff, though. Talk to him about it. He in our community. So, Fannin, let me show you my food. Let me show you how your brother get down. This is cut up steak. In the middle is white rice. This is pinto beans. I add a little Creole seasoning and hot sauce. Homemade macaroni salad, soda, Pepsi wild cherry, and also I'm gonna be drinking. I'm cheating. Also, I'm gonna be drinking Pepsi, cherry vanilla soda too. So I'm cheating too. So, but people in the chat, man, I got some money on. Support my brother. Fannin International Boxing. Yeah, I got you. Yo, you should stay on another 40, 45 minutes. I got a dessert too. I made that up too. Okay. All right. Oh, Fannin, do you want to join the panel? If you want to join the panel, you can get on too, because I you love the pinto beans. Yeah, I never really cared about pinto beans. I started liking them when I got older and stuff. But brother, I want to get you on the panel. I want you to look at the top. I want you to look at the topic that I created. I did a part 1 earlier. It's also on my channel. So, well, you know, well, people in the chat, I want you know, very much appreciate subscribe and participate. All right, it's very important. Very important. And I'm glad everybody coming. Yeah, I do the same thing too. I do the same thing. I do the same thing too. I had that 2 weeks ago. Yep, I had it 2 weeks ago. Channel C. HP. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. I'm coming, family. All right, fan, and I'm gonna put you in. Miss Boxing Fanatic, thanks for coming. Thanks for coming. I'm gonna show you my food within 3 minutes, so stay tuned for that. I'm gonna plug my brother Fanning in. Make sure I get you straight. All right, Fannin. My brother, look out for it. I just sent it. Live his soul journey. Well, let me show you my food. The ones who came late, I'm gonna show you my food. Liver soul journey mixed. This is cut up steak, pinto beans, add a little Creola seasoning, hot sauce, have a little kick, homemade macaroni salad, Pepsi wild cherry soda, and also later on I'm gonna be drinking Pepsi cherry vanilla soda. Yeah, a lot of sugar, but brother man thirsty. Thank you, Andrew Citrus. Thank you for coming, my sister. Thank you so much. Anybody, thank you. Anybody that wants to join the panel, I want you to look at the topic that I created. I did a part 1. Oh, dessert is cup. Living Soldier, that's will come another 40, 45 minutes. Thank you so much, Miss Boss. Anybody, any brother or sister that wants to join the panel, all right? Feel free, drop your email in the chat. I'm more than happy copy it down, and I get you on. Because, like I said, I did a part 1. It was a pretty good discussion in the chat. So I've decided I want to do part 2. And I'm like I said, I just see the chat that I put panel. I need panel participation. Fanny, my brother Fanny said, he's going to join. We want to wait for some more people to participate. So let's get them likes. Let's get them likes up. Thank you. And we're thirsty all day. What? The ones who came in early. Let me see. Let me go. Sorry. But yeah, but like I said, I did part 2, and let's see. Okay. Yeah, I check on my blood. It's pretty good. Also, Annie, I'm not worried about it. No name Rose. Do you want to join the panel? You know? Cause I even want sisters to join too. I really do. She's good. She's good. So yeah, so but get back what I was saying is excuse me. I definitely need a nurse to take care of me. I do need a private nurse, Andy. But the ones that just came in, I know y'all see on the title it says part 2. Like I said, I did a live on that about a little over three hours ago. Went well. So while we fellowship and eating, you know, we all fellowship. I really want to do part 2 on this. And this time, like I said, I want to I do want to have panel a few people so we could discuss about it and everything. So I think it's much needed. But I ain't talking about me. I ain't everybody. I'm talking about me, Annie. Me, right here. Oh, I'm shy. Okay. I'm shy. Okay, no problem. Well, you know, any questions or anything you want to say, anything, you can drop it in the chat. No problem. No problem at all. You know, but it just need to be discussed and everything. Fannin, you might as well come. You might as well come on. You might as well join the panel because it's make no sense to wait and everything. You know, so you go ahead, come on, just you can come up to the panel right now. It's okay, but but I know that you know how things go on. You know, Miss Boss Fanatic, so you know your input is greatly needed. It's greatly needed. Trust me. We all gotta talk about it. There shouldn't be no stats. So I don't have no kids. We need to discuss this. Godfather, so I've seen it myself, so because our kids in our community, even throughout humanity, they running wild. They running wild, and we have to find solutions. What's going on? Yep. So I'm gonna ask y'all this question in the same way. Family, do we stop our children from being grown-ups? I'm asking in the chat. I'm asking the chat right now. Do y'all think? Okay, social media plays a big part in the influence of children, young adults. Okay. Okay. So talk more about it, Miss Bossa Fanatic. That's a good point. Annie, that's excellent point. She said many do because they are busy trying to be their kids' friends and not parents. Yeah, and that's the problem too. Matter of fact, it was the sister named Nikki. She was in the chat. She said said about the same thing you say, Annie. And that's all true. We lost the control of being a parent, and also at the same time we are grown up. No Name Rose D said, I believe, yes, the children of this generation, I believe we do. Yeah. Because I be seeing at one time, yeah, it was a teen mom boom. Miss Bob Fanatic said most children during the school year spend just a couple of hours a day, press up their parents during the week, so it's harder to control their kids. Yeah. All y'all make wrestling points. No. But I'll say this though, that us as grown-ups, we gotta do a better job to sacrifice our time and raise our children better. We have to be direct to them. We have to let them know, look, I'm preparing you to be a grown-up that be respectable. But that's how my parent was to me. You're not gonna understand now, but you will understand later. I think parents, and even grown-ups these days, hey Nikki, you back? Yeah, Nikki back. They give the kids they give them too much leeway. Nikki, hold on, I'm gonna show you my food. Press 1, you see it, Nikki, or press 2, you didn't, all right? All right. I'm hungry them up. Right, some already. This is cut up steak. Middle of the plate, that's pinto beans. Add a little Creole seasoning. A little hustle, have a little kick on it. Homemade macaroni salad, soda, wild cherry, Pepsi wild cherry. And a little later on, I will be drinking Pepsi cherry vanilla soda. I am thirsty as hell. I'm sorry. I want a piece of too much sugar, but I'm thirsty as hell. I ain't lying. I'm thirsty as hell. But most children during school year spend a couple of hours a day. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No, hook it up a little bit, Nikki. But Nikki, we was talking about when we was at the live earlier, the same thing. So it's part 2. So I want you to chime in too, Nikki. All right? No name road. Okay, there was a time they was called like these children stay at home in a safe environment most part. This generation children, they don't go home. Parents don't know where they are. Here. That's a good point. Yeah. That happened a whole lot. And these kids today is telling parents, like, if they fix any food, I don't like no leftover. I ain't eating it. I want to go out. And the parents take them out. But they have a lot to say. They beat on, they hit their parents, they scream at them, spit on them. I remember one time on Facebook last year, it was a 13-year-old went to the mother and slapped her in the face. So the father seen him, and he grabbed his little ass and did a number on him. And the mother called the cops on the dad. They didn't live with each other. That's crazy. A lack of discipline is a form of child abuse. Yeah. And there are some kids that lied to the law enforcement, told me, oh yeah, they hit me. You kind of find they hit him. You know? Yep. And also it was one time I was on my way home. I was taking care of some business, you know. Now I see this. He was 18 years old, actually put his mother here. Bitch, you better give me my money or I'ma F you up. Say, here, all right? Come on a certain time. I ain't coming home. I come when I fucking feel like, bitch. So me and the brother was talking like, and come to find out, got out the same stuff that me and the brother did. I said, yeah, you talking that shit right now. I bet you won't say it in my face. He said, man, I will whoop your little ass. And come to find out, the young man lived right around the corner from me. And this is actually going on. And they go, yo, it happened to fathers too. Trust me. They be getting punked out too. Huh. I seen that too. Zeus the Flipper one. What's going on? Oh, let me see. Let's show you my food, brother. I already ate something, so excuse me on that. Zeus the Flipper one, just a steak, cut up steak. In the middle of the plate, got some pinto beans with Creole seasoning, hot sauce, get a little kick, homemade mac and cheese, Pepsi Wild Cherry. Later on, I will be drinking Pepsi Cherry Vanilla Soda. Zeus, press 1. Did you see the food? But oh, let me read what Nikki said. She said, if the kids would beat their parents' ass, what chance do the rest of us have? It's not like they will listen to anyone else. Yeah, that's a fact. No Name Rose said there was a time that one of my sons, this may be 17 years old, and we be having some type of discussion. He gave me a look like he wanted to hit me. Oh, really? All right, Zeus the Flipper one. I got you, brother. All right, No Name said, let me tell you, when I got up his face, I told him so many words. We even haven't thought he hit me. He never seen the bar. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, that Creola brings it out, bro. And that hot sauce, I put it in. Ooh, that simmer in. Yeah. You know how the darkness do? I'm telling you, jack on trade. Yeah. But that's the problem. We letting the system tell us what to do, and then they be on the kids. But at the same time, this oppressed system, they ready to lock our kids up. So ironic, right, family? So ironic. Yeah, I'm happy that too. Cause he will never see tomorrow. He wised up. And that's the thing about too. We gotta let these kids know that we mean business too. See, I'm from the cloth like, my parents got anything to get you. They got anything, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yep. Um, but even if we speak to them in authoritative way, they still run. The kids will still run to the cops. What's good? K Blizzak in the building. K Black, stay right there. Don't move. I'm getting you. Oh, matter of fact, let me show you my food first. Then I'm gonna send you the link. I want you to join the panel. This how your brother Darkness get down. Cut up steak on both sides, the middle of it. Rice. I already ate rice. Pinto beans. I put a little Creole seasoning on it, and I also have a little kick. Homemade macaroni salad, Pepsi wild cherry, and later on I will do Pepsi with cherry vanilla. And hold on, K Black, I'm gonna hold on, K Black, don't go. I'm gonna send you the link. Want you to join the panel. And Fannin, if you still in the chat, I want you to come now because your brother is coming. And they both for the LDBC stand up. All right, salute to the brothers. They do sports. They had their hands a lot of things. So let's support them. All right. So okay, back I'm gonna plug you in, bro. Damn. Okay. Nope, that's not it. Okay. All right. All right, K Black. I'm sending it to you right now. Let me send it this way too. But I welcome everybody to come through Another few about another. I said about another 20, 25 minutes. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. My dessert is in the freezer. It was a little soft, so I got to keep it in there and everything. So I already sent it to you, brother. So watch out for it. All
What's up,
right.
bro?
What's going on, fam? What's good, brother?
I'm, I'm good, man. I'm chilling with the fam right now, but I'll hop on for a second. How you doing, man?
I'm doing all right, brother. You see the food?
Yeah, man. Look nice, man. But you know you're a chef, man. You already know. What's up, chat? What's good with everybody in the chat room, man?
Yeah, they're doing the chat. You see the title, right, bro? And I know you heard the conversation a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Um, so what your feels on that, brother?
Yeah. I think some people, man. Especially like the single households, like single parent households, man. Sometimes, man, they kind of hold on to their children a little bit more than they supposed to, man. So that's why it's a lot of grown ass kids out here. You know what I mean? They grown in age, by law, but they have a lot of immature tendencies. So especially, you know what I mean. I'm gonna speak from the male perspective because I'm a male. So it's a lot of grown ass boys out here. They doing
Mhm.
they're just doing a lot of immature things. When you see sagging, putting dye in their hair. It's crazy, man. And I just think it happens like that because some of them just want to just hold on to them instead of just letting them go and spread their wings. Man, they still gonna be your child regardless. But at the same time, I got children myself, but I'm raising them to be men. You know what I mean? But at the same
Right.
time, I'm showing them uh, the steps to be that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't because you can't. How the way the world is, you can't be raising no weak ass kids out here, man. You know what I mean? You gotta teach. You gotta teach them right. They definitely got to have um, the principles, man. You gotta teach them strength as well. You know. So I
Yeah.
just think, in my opinion, I just think though that you know instead of they baby them a little bit too goddamn much, man. I know I seen this article one time and back in the day, there was a older gentleman speaking. He was basically saying like back in the day, if a child was misbehaving, you know what I mean. The elders in the neighborhood would fucking whoop that child, man. Even and then
Mm-hmm.
take them home to their parents, and the parents would whoop them. You know what I mean. But now the parents these days rather be friends with their kids, man. Like oh
Yeah.
yeah, because they have a lot of them have them young, and I'm not saying that they didn't have kids young in a young age back in the day. But I'm saying that, but back then, even when they did have kids back in the day, their mother, their grandparents, their elders still helped them raise the child and help that child that was having a child mature early. But
Mm-hmm.
now it's like they grown up with the kids. They want to be friends with them. Like yeah, if I grew up with them, we more like friends than anything. But you can't come on, you can't be friends with your kids though. You know what I mean? You got to be a parent to them. So I'll be damn. I come in the house and my kids be, oh, what's up? Oh, what's up? And call me by what's up, K Black? And call me by my damn name. That ain't about to happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm your father. You know what I mean? So it's definitely gotta be respect, but you gotta teach them that though. You know what I mean? You can't. Um, it's like this is a scenario. How some kids go out in public, right? And they acting a damn fool, and they mom or dad be like, you know what? You know, you shouldn't have to. I know some people have to give their kids a pep talk. You know what I mean? Kids don't. This is what the children are gonna do. I don't even want to say kids, but this is what children are gonna do at times. Children are going to, they're gonna act out a little bit. Be inquisitive and things like that. You know what I mean? It's not really, being bad, but some just very, very inquisitive. But you got to tell them. You know what I mean? It's a time and a place for all of it. But that comes in the household. You know what I mean? You don't want to go out there and then wait till them, bring them out and about then they acting a damn fool, and then now you want to chastise them or tell them, hey, when you get back home, you're gonna be this and that. Like, nah, this child been acting this way since the beginning. You know, you never had no type of chastisement, no type of punishment, or none of that. So when they come and start whooping your ass and acting a damn fool, then hey, it's too late, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know. Let me what's popping, nephew? What's going on, man? Well, yeah, and I know for me when I came up, K Black, I think we came about the same time. It wasn't, a child stay in the place, and when you get a grown up, you have kids, they say that we help you, but we want to see it when we want to, not when you want to. And it was direction. You know what I'm saying? It was like, you leave the house, that's it. You follow. You got to go your own path and everything. And so, for me, it's like I learned earlier. You want to be grown up. I remember one time, my second brother like, give my father mouth. My father had a wicked backslap, but he said, "Nah, it's all right." So you feel that you could talk to me and your mother any way you want to? Your great-great-grandmother wants you to go? Go ahead. I help you pack. So I look at my phone like this. Yeah, don't worry about it. You're going to end up having your room yourself anyway. I'm looking at my brother, that's right. I don't tell him to do and everything like that. But just remember, when you leave here, I want you to think very carefully. You change your mind, no problem. But this house, what me and mother say, it goes. Jerry, you might as well make room for yourself and everything, because this gonna be your room and everything. That's right. You can have this room. Yeah. So you said you go. He said, matter of fact, I'll take you to your great-great-grandma's house. But I'm letting you know why you can't come back. So I want you to think about it for a whole hour. You change your mind, it's our way. That's it. I'm leaving you because you always get on me. Okay. He said, well, Jerry, you go get your stuff and fix your room like you want to now, This is your room now. So he said, get your stuff now, get out. And he took them and he said, well, this is your room now. You all right? I'm all right. I know you see you like it. I said, well, it is what it is. Okay. Fix your room wherever you want. And that's it. And my brother learned a valid lesson. Like, he thought it was sweet at my grandmother, but my great-grandmother, you got to follow rules and regulations. And he learned that stuff.
And that's the thing, man. And that's the thing. A lot of people don't want to, follow rules and regulations. You know what I mean? And at the end of the day, whether you're at a job, at your parents' house, or whatever the case may be, because even in school, all of that is helping you to become, an adult and prepping you to become an adult. You know what I mean? The sad part is a lot of people, they miss out on that. Nobody really want to follow the rules. They want to do everything they want to do and not take any, even a leader have to be a follower at times. You know what I mean? I know in my venture of work, I know I'm proficient in what I do, but at the same damn time, if somebody can come and if somebody come, and it could be somebody coming after me, I could be at you could be at a job for 8 years or whatever. You know what I mean? You could say you can be 100% proficient in the area, but if somebody come after you and they can only be there today, but if they can see something and wise you up into something to make your job a little bit easier, you'll be a fool not to, listen and take heed to it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, man. So it's at times it could be an uphill battle, especially when parenting, because at the end of the day, they call it what's the older they'd be like when you smelling yourself, quote unquote. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? A lot of youngsters, y'all don't know about that, man. But
youngsters don't know about that. Yeah. Smelling yourself.
Know about that.
He said, you smelling yourself, huh?
Right.
All right. Okay. I give you something to smell at too. Yeah. Yeah. My mom wasn't playing either. So you know, I come from like family like, you know, like you know, you go down a lot. You fucked up. They go down a lot on you, and then you end up having no ass and everything.
Right. Right.
They say it's gonna hurt now, but in the near future, you gonna thank us.
You're gonna thank you. Absolutely, man. You know, man, you gotta thank your parents, you know what I mean? You gotta thank your elders. You gotta thank individuals that actually help you and molded you
Yeah.
into becoming the adult that you are today. Because all of them, all those ass whoopings, all those punishments, all of those, no, you can't do this and do that. It helps shape you and molded you. You know, when you're young, you think like, man, this motherfucker mean as hell. You know what I mean? My mom was so she's so good at hearing. I mean, one time I thought I know I whispered something, man. It was so low. Man, she still heard it. And she was downstairs. She was downstairs and she repeated it verbatim. I was like, damn. I said, man, I can't even whisper, man. You know what I mean? But the thing is when parents love you, man, they're gonna be tough on you at times. You know what I mean? Because it's not easy out here. Because when you stand on the roof of a parent, oh, that's the easiest part. Man, it's so easy. You in school, all you gotta do is go to school, do your work, come home, you eat, and everything is good. You know what I mean? And a teacher once told me, once I got to high school, she was like once, like this is gonna go by so fast because after this, it's the real world. And those 4 years went by so fast, man. And golly, you know, I look at myself and I'm like, man, it went by so fast. And they was right, man. Everybody that you know that with wisdom that taught me something or told me something, all of that stuff blooming to fruition. You know what I mean? It's in reality what it is right now. You know, it ain't easy at times, man. But when you are an adult, you have to make sacrifices. You gotta be able to do what you have to do to survive out here, man. You know what I mean? So I would tell any damn child, you know, be a child, man. Relax, have fun. Don't be rushed to grow up because this some real shit out here. You know what I mean? Because there ain't no going back. Once you step out of your, when you step out of your mom's house, just like how your parents were. When you step out of your parents' house, oh, you ain't coming back. Bye bye. You want to be grown? Go ahead and do it.
Yeah, and I'm gonna
You
tell
know?
you one thing too. One time when I moved out of my parents, and when I was working in the hospital, I make some alright money. So good brother, educated, good brother Rob, welcome. And it was funny, like he said, you want to leave, you can leave. We coming back and say, I know. So I packed my stuff and he melted up and everything. And it was funny though because I got off the train. I was walking towards. I said, "Why is it so funny?" And I ain't had no key to my mom's door. I was in front of my mother's father's door, and I was like, "Damn, that's right. I don't live here no more." So I knocked on the door. I said, "Yo, I ain't mean to." He said, "I know it's going. You know." He said, "It's going." He said, it's going to It's going to be hard, But he said, you did, and all of a sudden, he said, here's the key. So in case like we can't, come to the door or you need to check on, here's the key. And it was crazy. And I was laughing. I said, wow. He said, you get used to it. And Father said, you want me to take you home? I said, nah, I take the train. I'm grown now. I'm grown up now. So I got it. He said, all right, okay. All right. K, D to the A to the 4. What's going on, brother? I'm gonna get you on a few minutes of the panel. I want you to look at the title and what we talking about. But get back what I'm saying, K Black. And when I came home, and only thing I gotta get used to, like to be on my own. Like I know I guys used to pay my bills and stuff, but be in my own apartment, walk around. You know what I'm saying? I had to get used to that. But other than that, I got used to everything else and everything. And, it's hard, at first, but But it's crazy because you got people that, I'm talking about the parents, and I always thought like one of my godsons, like a long time ago, was crying and said, "Yo, stop sucking on your mother's damn titty and be a fucking grown man." You got a good fucking job, and you still want to live with your moms. And you got 2 fucking kids. What the fuck is wrong with you? I already got in his face. I sure did. And he said, why are you doing that? Yo, you need to be a fucking man. Take care of your fucking kids, man. Your mother and father, they did that. They did what they had to do. You gotta do what you gotta do. Brother Craig J, what's going on? And so that's why, like, one of the reasons that it's incredible that how people is. How it is until this day that and these people, they still don't get it. You know what I mean? They still don't get it.
No, they don't, man. Like you said, and that's a good phrase. You know what I mean? Because a lot of the lectures, that's why I would keep on going back to saying, you know, a lot of people are, you know, grown ass kids, man. You know, they I always want the easy way out. They don't want to have to go through the battle and the scars and stuff like that. They want the easy way out. And believe it or not, when you have a person, man, staying with their mom, that's thing that eventually, especially a male, man, when he's overly grown, he still staying with his mom. What's going to end up happening? And he gonna end up living with a female. You know what I mean? And shit, you know what I mean? You know, first and foremost, you got to know what it feels like to live on your own first before you even start trying to pursue,
Right.
you know, your mate or whatever. You got to know how it is. You got to know how to stand on your two, because at the end of the day, anything can happen. You know what I mean? It'll make you, you know what I mean? So if you stay with your mom, stay with your grandma, and stay from woman to woman, how in the hell as a man how you gonna be able to, you know, as a man show or lead? You're not gonna be able to show anything, man. You're not gonna be able to show anything, you know. So I would tell it, like, you know what I mean? Like, don't you gotta get on your own to see how. And then if you and like I said, you and a woman get together and you know, eventually get together like that, and then you know, y'all, you know, move together and things like that. That's good. But you just coming from your mom's house and into her house, you know what I mean? Basically, she's gonna be raising her oldest son. You're gonna be her grown ass son, because eventually she's gonna be doing the same thing your mother was doing for you. In so many words.
Yeah.
You know, so you definitely have to, you know, you gotta be a menace in your own. Damn, they still popping fireworks where I'm at, man. Damn. But yeah, they you gotta know how to stay on your own too. You know, and that's why I'm thankful for my parents, man, because they taught me at a young age. You know what I mean? Because shit, you know, I had to grow up real early. You know what I mean? I had my first one real early. You know, and but my mature parents. And just you know, just the elders I was around, man, they helped me and molded me into the young man that I was, you know what I mean, at that time, you know what I mean, to the man that I am now. Because shit, man, I was still in high school, you know what I mean? I'm just being honest, you know. And you know, if you listen to my page, you know, people, you know, that listen to my page, they know, you know what I mean, I started real early and stuff like that, and it is what it is, man. And it's just, you know, I wouldn't but they like I said, they matured me, and I wouldn't take that back. But at the same time, I mean, shit, I had to do what I had to do, man. I was working 2 jobs, bro. You know what I mean? I do that right now, but at that age, you know what I mean, 17, 18, had to work 2 jobs, hustle on the side, just being real. You know what I mean? To make ends meet, man. To make sure that my children had everything, or my child at that time had everything that she needed and stuff. Mother of my child, you know what I mean? My lady had to make sure she had everything she needed, man, and shit, I made it do what it do. So it ain't no damn excuses, man. You know what I mean? It's just
Yeah.
the way you are. Either if you gonna stand up like a man, or you gonna fold under pressure, man. And I decided not to. Even at 17, I decided not to fucking fall under pressure. You know what I mean? I said, fuck that. I'm gonna make sure me and mine have everything we had to, man. And I've been doing it ever since, man. You know what I mean? Like I said, been some ups and downs like a motherfucker, man. Make a person look like, what the fuck? But I did not never stop, man. And since I moved out of my mom's house, I've never been back.
Yeah,
You know what
that's
I mean?
cool. Yeah.
And it is what it is, man.
Yeah, what is yeah, I'm gonna say one thing, and K to the D, A to the 4, I want you to chime in too. I know for me it's like, you know, I was in a relationship in New York. It's like 6 years ago, and that didn't work out. So no doubt. So I made my travels to Virginia, and then my older brother took me in. But I tell him, he said, man, you said long as you nah. Within 6, I'm out. Because you know I'm used to have my thing. So within 4 months, I was out, and I've been on my own over 6 years. So and I like it like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not in a relationship. I'm single and everything. But you know, it's cool. You know, it's all about responsibility. It's all about being a grown up. See, people think that, oh, I could be a grown up right now and I can stop. No, you gotta consider being a grown up, because the older you get, the more responsibilities you have. You can have kids or you don't have. It's always gonna be more responsibility. So you know, if there's a certain lifestyle you want to live, or there's certain things you like in your house, you know you got to work hard being that grown up and go get it. And then these kids out here, they feel that, you know, they rely on these parents and say these parents is not helping and everything. Welcome, K to the E, KD, 8 to the 4.
Hey, what's up, JT? What's up, K Black?
I think he muted himself. You can go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah. I mean, I said, yeah. How you doing, brother? How you doing, brother?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm doing all right, man.
Go ahead, KD.
No, basically, you know, the answer, you know, to the title, man, because I grew up, you know, in an extra, you know, different but very tough environment. I mean, I grew up with very little parenting, where most of my childhood was spent, you know, during this evil ass foster care system, where basically you had a bunch of paid guardians, you know, just babysitting you until you're 18 years old. But even with that experience, you know, I had to fend for myself, you know what I'm saying, at a very young age. So, you know, all these crybabies coming out right now that's been you know, that's been comfortable with the Xbox and they Jordans, it's like they've been fed all this bullshit, and yet I still came out better than them without any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I had my first job at 15. I had to hustle and bustle. You know what I'm saying? If I want something in my pocket, you know, and been hustling, you know, and going to school and all that stuff till I was 18 years old. And then, you know, when my mama got sick, you know, I had to put my own life on hold, because I witnessed my own mama, you know, collapse and become paralyzed, you know, basically on one fell swoop, just one walk to the liquor store. You know what I'm saying? So as far as all these, you know, all this pussified behavior, you know, from these young homies, I mean, they don't know how to be uncomfortable. And I think that's what's killing us right now, man.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. That's true. K Black, you want to chime on that? That's an excellent point, K.
That's a good point. Yeah, they don't know how to be uncomfortable at all. They've been so comfortable. They've been so lax. Like you said, Xboxing, Jordan wearing, tight jean wearing, dyeing their hair, wearing purses and shit. They think it's all good, man.
Yeah, you know? Showing your ass, you got shitty stains on it.
Yeah, exactly. All of that. Haven't washed your ass in months, seem like, and you want to work.
Motherfucker, you smell like stink ass moonshine, motherfucker. You smell like a stink ass lake, motherfucker. Yo, body wash is $1.09, homie. I ain't talking about putting some shit on it and rubbing shit. Take your ass and buy a few rest and wash that ass, motherfucker.
And JT, I had to buy my own stuff when I was around 14 and 15. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, these young homies today, they sitting up there begging their mom and daddy to give them some. I'm like, dude, you 14 years old, man. You supposed to get some of that stuff on your own, homie.
Yeah. Right. So you understand. You exactly understand where I'm coming from. Like I said, being at that age, like I said, man, a lot of people don't know what it feels like to have to hustle, have to bustle, have to work. You know what I mean? Like I said, I was at one point in time, like I said, I was working 2 gigs and hustling at a young age, doing what I have to do though to survive, man. Because like I said, when you got a little one coming on the board, bro, like you can't. I mean, like I said, I'd be damned. Like I said, how the way my parents raised me and shit, they wasn't finna. You know, like, hey, you did that, so this what you about to do. Like, you gotta do what you gotta do to survive. So, if you know what I mean, you knew what you was doing. You know, when you was out having fun, you and the lady, you knew y'all knew what y'all was doing. So what you gonna do? You're not finna be in here, and then you're not finna be able to take her responsibility. So shit, I hit the ground, man. I hit the ground hard, man, rolling.
Yeah, and it goes right back to what I was saying. You know, even though we grew up in, you know, even though you grew up with them and I grew up without mine, but we still came out with the same conclusion. You know what I'm saying? you gotta hustle and bustle on your own at some point, you know. And that's what I had to grasp right at 14, even up until right now. You know what I'm saying? And I'm thankful that I learned those lessons from a janitor. I mean, shout out to my janitor, Vince Parker, because he really gave me game at 15 years old when I started working in the summer with him. You know what I'm saying? He pretty much told me what a man was. You know what I'm saying? So I follow most of his philosophies even up to today. So I have to give all credit to him for really helping me making that transition into being a man.
Right. I know for me, when I was growing up, I thought he said, yeah, you like nice stuff, right? You like to, you know, back in the 80s, they had the suede Adidas, they had the track nice, like stuff. You know, you got to work hard, you got to work for it, right?
Said, yeah, man, I had to hustle and bustle for those nice stuff that I wanted.
He said, that means you gonna get to something. That means I don't have to buy your clothes no more. I said, nah, I got it. That means you get your hygiene stuff. Cause I was getting he had us getting our hygiene stuff when I was 11. Here's some money. If you spend that, you stay. But you gonna buy your hygiene stuff. Yeah, I buy my hygiene stuff when I was 11. He's giving the money. You know, you going low? All right, here's the money. This is, you know, and yeah. You wasn't touching this stuff, man. Well, you did. Well, you have to pull a lot of clothes because you ain't smelling this car no. I was like, yo, but it showed me be responsible and stuff like that. So some of you programmed, it was a little something, but it was my money, and plus I gotta contribute to the house. You know what I mean? So it teaches me how to be responsible, you know what I mean? And that's when I really started learning to cook too. I've been out of cook even before that, but I started learning to cook. He said, yo, cooking is labor. You know, that means when you go on yourself, you gotta learn how to cook. This part of being a grown-up. You gotta feed yourself. And so I'm happy for those lessons and stuff. So that's why, like, KD84 before you came on the panel. That's why I developed this topic, because I did the topic on my last live about a few hours ago, and it went so good. So I said, you know, I usually do the Sunday day eating fellowship. I want to do a part 2, and you know, have some brothers and some sisters on the panel, and let's go really in on it. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about.
Yeah, and I understand the concept that you put out, JT. I mean, because I really think mental toughness really need to comes back to the homies, and you know, people like myself and K Black and you know what I'm saying? We got the capability to teach that, you know what I'm saying? If we just, you know, because I know I'm willing to mentor a few little homies here and there, but I'm not gonna be kissing their little butt, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna show them the real.
Word, you gotta do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we definitely all gotta, you know, gotta show them the real, man, because they see the fake every damn day, you know. So you gotta definitely show them. It's tough out here for real, man. This shit ain't easy, man. You know what I mean? And you know, people might see me now like, oh man, like you got this and that. Like, motherfucker, how long I been working for this shit? Like, been working almost all my damn life for this shit, man. So I mean, so the little stuff that I accomplished at this moment, you know what I mean? It's just the tip of the iceberg, but at the same time, you know what I mean? I'm thankful for everything that I accomplished, but shit, it's hard work and dedication for real, man. You know, and the best is yet to come, you know. So when I go across people, man, I try to inspire them the best way I know how, man. But a lot of them I had to learn because I used to be, you know, debating, arguing, fussing, and fight, you know, going through all that, and I had to really start thinking to myself, like, you know what, I gotta listen. Only got to target to the ones that really is gonna listen. I can't target everybody no more because, and I had to learn it the hard way, man. You know what I mean? That you can't. Everybody not gonna be receptive to the message, no matter how good it is, no matter how good you sound, and you can win through it, man. Like, man, I went everything, like everything you're going through right now. I went through it already, and I'm gonna show you how I made it and navigate it. You know what I mean? But a lot of these people don't want to listen, man. And I ain't even talking about just you know, children. I'm talking about these grown ass kids too, in their 20s, even some in their damn 30s, man. You know, and it's sad.
GK Black, that's exactly what I'm talking about, man. Because they let this situation, you know, with KB supremacy, they let it be coddled with all this comfortability, man. And that's what's corrupting them right now. You know what I'm saying? Of course, most of the stuff that we talk about won't go through their head. They're too damn comfortable. So it's best the best lesson that I could share right now is to let them fall on their own, and hopefully, and I mean hopefully, they'll get it. But if they don't, I mean, hey, I tried.
Yeah, you can't reach them all, bro. You can't reach them all, man. And that's what I had to learn the hard way, bro. Like I said, I was, you know what I mean, on that pavement trying to reach people, man, for real, man. Because when you love your people for real, bro, you want to see nothing but the best for them, man. And but if you don't want to see the best for yourself, that's for family, friends, or whatever, man. I gotta distance myself from you know.
Yeah, like I always say, it's not a them problem. It's a you problem.
Right.
And then it's a you problem. You guys, you have to have pride of yourself that you want to strive to be better. I give you a case in point. One time when I first moved, got my own place, and it was this guy, right? And he asked me like, "Hey, you know, I was getting me some liquor to celebrate, you know, build my own, have my own place." So he said, "Hey, man," so I got me some yacht. He said, "Yo, you give me some yacht? How old are you?" I'm 17. You have a job? Yeah, I work a food line. So why you didn't say no money and get yacht? Why I gotta take my money out and give you grown ass men that you have a job some yacht? Does that make sense to you? Answer the question, motherfucker. Does that make sense to you? You as a grown ass man, you said I just turned 20 today. So you turned 20 today and you tricking off that money, but you asked me to buy you some yacht on your birthday. But you working though, right? Man, fuck out my face.
Oh man.
I said, fuck out my face.
I mean, what kind of grown man would ask another grown man to buy him something? I mean, if you gotta do that, you just lost for real. Yeah. You should already know right there when you're 20-something years, you want to tell the whole world how grown you is, but at the same time try to act like a baby. You can't do that no more.
Yeah, and I'm talking about. I was so pissed off, y'all, that I actually missed the damn. But I was so pissed. I should go there and slap the shit out this motherfucker to ask me a fucking question like that. Then it's crazy, and you know. Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, so and then I told, that's why I told mothers too. I said, yo, stop spoiling your kids because you know you crippling them. You gotta stop doing that, even fathers too.
I got two little nephews right now that are being spoiled to death. And yet I've been told by my own sister I can't say nothing to them. I say, here you go, ruining them just like you ruined my niece. Now my niece is living up under them and don't even want to get her own place. I'm seeing the downside of being coddled. I'm seeing it already, JT.
Wow.
Yeah, coddling and crippling, man. You know what I mean? I can't. I hit it right in the nail, man.
So I'm saying, so you might as well. So I say, if you still want to get a damn baby, you get in the goddamn crib and sleep. Why you want to sleep in the bed?
Why you come to them like that? You come to them like that, they want to get offended and shit.
Yeah.
Like, what you mean, dog? What you mean? I'm a man, dog. Like, man, you ain't no goddamn man, man. You ain't.
You shitty diaper ass motherfucker. Big Gerber ass motherfucker. Always begging.
And I never seen that, bro. Like, man, to see these grown men go to the gas station or something like that and see these grown ass, overly grown ass man that's out there begging. And it's really upsets me because they don't care who they ask, man. They even ask women. You a grown ass man. Like, what are you on for you to fish your mouth to walk. Excuse me, ma'am. Yeah, can you mind give me some change when you come out, man? What kind of? I mean, I'm just honest. Like, for you at the lowest of the low at that point. You're a grown ass man. You asking a woman. Man, that's horrible.
And you wonder why sisters are getting fed up over here. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just the weakness, man. I mean, it's even perpetuating the whole damn community. It's that you ain't just spreading it amongst yourself, but you spread it amongst everybody else, telling every woman that you know around the community that you're weak as hell and you won't stand for anything. I don't ever want to spread a message like that. I don't ever want to see a woman look at me as weak. I'd be fucking embarrassed.
Yeah.
You know, dudes out there, they out there bad, man. You know, they lean sipping and, you know, heroin snorting and all type of shit, man. You know what I mean? So the only thing they care is about getting that high. You know what I mean? I would respect you more if you actually walk inside the store and say, hey, man, you know what I mean? Something I can do. You know what I mean? You hiring? I stock the shelves. You know what I mean? I sweep the parking lot. Do whatever, man. But to be out there in the front of the store all day long, man, and this your job, this your hustle. You know what I mean? Because begging, hey, that is a profession, believe it or not. You know, a lot of those people. If you look at the man, some of those, you know, you look it up, man. Some of those people have made, you know, 40, 50,000, some even hundreds of thousands of dollars in a year just off begging. I know it sounds crazy as hell.
Look, they pay me $200,000. I'll never beg. No.
No, man, it ain't. Yeah, I got too much. Yeah, I got too much pride, man. You know, I'd rather work for mine, grind for mine, hustle for mine.
Truthfully, they may have $40,000 to $50,000, but I guarantee you, they feel weaker every time they do it, even though they won't admit it.
Mm-hmm. But I've actually seen stories, man. Even on YouTube, man, they follow people home, man. They got nice homes and nice cars. They just out there just professional begging, man. One dude had like a Cadillac or something, and these people, you know, filmed them and actually follow them home. And nice ass crib. Mm-hmm. And all he do is begging, bro. I don't think he do is beg, man. I was like, what the hell? So they actually started doing a series on that shit, man. And they show people, you know, some people act like they crippled and act like they war vets and stuff like that, man. And total BS, man. Just total BS.
And what makes it more messed up is that you taking a blessing away from the actual vets that really need it.
Who really need it.
That really, absolutely. That's true. And you blocking the ones that really need blessings. It was one time. Again, I just got my own place. It was this guy, right? I seen you around the corner, got a 10 bag, right? And so, he said, yeah, you know, brother, you know, it'd be nice that, you know, hook me up with a sandwich. I said, well, you spend $10, get you a 10 bag, homie. So what's up with that?
Yeah. I feel that, man. It's just, you know, I got too much, you know, I got too much self-respect for myself to even lower myself to that level. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I mean, I'm not to take it off kilter or nothing, but I think it goes right into this, you know, stupid ass gender war. Yeah, I'm mentioning it. I think it goes a little bit into that because what sisters are seeing is a bunch of weak, effeminate dudes. And you wonder why they're walking away and leaving. The last thing I want to see is them looking at me as a weak, soft man. That will not only cripple me, but that will literally drive me to suicide. You know what I'm saying? That's why I will never allow myself to even go down to that level. You want to talk about stuck in place? That's a real stuck in place for real, though, JT.
Yeah.
Brother, to be honest, a lot of these dudes are, man. They are. A lot of these guys are feminized, man. Like I said, when you can have a guy who would put, you know, blonde in their hair and wear jeans tighter than a woman would wear them, and you know, put a damn shoulder bag on or a purse on, and some even wear, you know, polish and all this crazy nonsense. You know what I mean? A lot of these little rappers doing it, but for you to be a grown man and you follow that trend, something is totally wrong with you anyway. You know what I mean? Because for you to even do that, man, it just make you just That's why I shake my head at a lot of these people, man. You know what I mean? Just think, I'm like, man, I just shake my head, like, man, it's a whole lost generation, man. They weak, they coddle, they feminine, they don't want to work. You know what I mean? They get into it with somebody, and first thing they want to say is call a nigga. Hey, that's why you a bitch. You know how women get into it. They first thing words they want to say bitch. Niggas doing it now, and you wonder why? Because a lot of them feminine as hell, man.
Yeah.
I'm being honest, man. I'm being totally honest.
Yeah. And you know what? I agree with you. But these are the same dudes that are quick to call a hardworking woman to be. You know what I'm saying? But you
Absolutely.
yeah.
Hell yeah. That's why he calling. You know, he get into it with it. She's like, hey, baby, you feel like why you didn't clean up? You been playing the game all day. Okay, I am gonna clean up. He acting like a little ass kid. I am gonna clean up. Let me take this trash. You always bitching and moaning. You know what I mean? You looking like, dude, you a grown ass man acting like you fucking 10 years old, man. What the fuck is wrong with you?
I said, yo,
And
man, that's crazy. I mean, but check it out though. And these are the same motherfuckers that live with their parents. Got good job.
And not only that, JT, not only that, JT, some of them are on YouTube bashing black women, dog.
Bro, from their mama's basement. And they doing it from their mama's basement. He's up. They doing it from their mama's basement, man.
And what makes it more fucked up is that they sitting up there talking about the very woman that's carrying their weak ass.
Absolutely.
Absolutely,
man. But with social media, man, man, people can become who they want to become, man. You know what I mean? They put they cape on, they start, they act like they Superman online, and you know what I mean, and they cut it off, they cut the camera off or whatever to get offline, and you know what I mean. Like you said, they still stay home with their mom. They barely making it. They you know what I mean. They begging and shit. You be like, wow.
First of
You'll
all,
be surprised, man.
First of all, you begging your old mama to carry your ass. Then you get on YouTube, talk about the very fucking woman that is carrying your ass. I have a problem with that. You know what I'm saying? First of all, you won't have your own sack to go get your own. And then number two, you won't even show her any respect by actually go getting your own. And then you want to make a profile on social media and dog the shit out of the very person that's carrying your weak ass. It should be the other way around, real talk.
Absolutely. Yep. You should be being thankful, man, not being ungrateful. But a lot of people are ungrateful. But it comes to show it's how you raise them, man. A lot of them raise them. And I was speaking earlier before you came on. I was saying how some want to be friends with them, man. They rather be friends with the children instead of being a parent. And that's just rude up on. That's rude. That's the wrong. That's rude number one. You shouldn't do that, man. You let them put your foot down.
Yeah, that's true. Too much of that garbage going on. And I definitely see that with the whole mother and daughter dynamic, man. I mean, oh my
God, you ain't lying. Take a picture for me, babe. They taking pictures with each other, not with each other, but of each other. You know what I mean? Just I ain't saying there's nothing wrong with taking pictures, but my whole thing is this: if you're a grown ass woman, you shouldn't be having your 5-year-old taking pictures of you, especially you're twerking and the side picture, your ass all out. Come on, man. Come on. And then you got your little daughter. You got your little daughter who's looking up to you, and you wonder why. Oh, why is she dancing like that? She seen her wretched ass mama do it. What the hell?
And you know what I'm saying? Not to stay on that side, but I see a bunch of father and sons doing the same shit while the father sitting up there working hard and shit while the son being lazy as fuck. I'm like, dude, you a damn grown man. Teach your son some damn hardcore lessons on what being is. And you wonder why these effeminate ass men are running around. You don't even want to teach your son all these hardcore lessons he go have to learn. I had to learn this shit off them mostly from the fucking street. I wish I had another father figure to show me the rope. Real talk.
Yeah, but to be totally honest, bro, like, man, if you are a father or mother, man, if you and then you didn't teach your children, you know what I mean, the walks of life, what you know what I mean, what they really the hardcore values, man, you truly fail as a parent anyway. I mean, you just fail, man. Because you definitely if you like, say, if you're a hardworking man and your son on the damn couch and don't want that, he want to be a sloth and shit, and slug don't want to do nothing. Like, dude, like, man, you should have instilled it in him as a youngster. Like, ain't shit gonna come to you easy, man. You gotta work. You gotta work your ass up, man. As they get older, start taking them work with you, man. Show them how it is.
Yeah.
You know, don't wait till you get 25 years old and then you want to kick him out. I know I seen this thing, man. Like, this man actually took his parents to court because they basically he grown as hell, got kids, and he finally kicked his ass out the house. And he tried to sue him, basically saying like, well, telling them what they doing was wrong or whatever. I'm like, dude, you grown as hell, man. You supposed to your parents shouldn't have to go to court to kick your ass out. You should want to get them. You should want to move out. But what happened was, this is what happened when you raise your kids to be a kid and they never fucking grow up. They age keep growing. They age keep going up, but not their maturity level.
Exactly.
Fool, it should have never took at that point to kick him out.
Yeah. Everybody, welcome to my good brother Rob, the educator in our community. Welcome to the panel, good brother Rob. Shaman, my brother, you know, say hi to K to the D, A to the 4, and my brother K Black from LDPC. Salute. Say hi to my brothers and the rest of the chat. Welcome. Anybody else want to join the panel, even sisters? Come on. All right, go ahead, chime in, my good brother.
Hey, what up? Hey, what up, brother Rob? How you doing? Hey, JT, man. I just remember something. I gotta go hop on another panel, man. But it was good chopping it up with y'all, homie.
Yeah, dog. Okay, DA4. Don't forget tomorrow, Underrated Sports Show, 7 p.m. Eastern Time. Panel, you know what time it is, bro.
All right, I got you, homie.
Yeah, right. KD84, I subscribe to you too, brother.
All right, thanks, K Black. I'll do the same, man.
Yeah, yes, KD84, you be front. I thought you subscribed to me and you hold off. But you know, I'm gonna talk to you about that tomorrow, brother.
Well, you should look I'll back stuff to you now. You know what I'm saying?
I was fucking with you. You know I gotta go to KD. But Joe, KD84 though, but tomorrow's going down, bro. Looking for you on the panel. Me and DS1.
All
right, brother Bob.
Yeah, peace, good brother JT. Peace to you, good brother K Black. And peace to the brother KD84 that just left. You know, I was sitting here listening, man. I'm fresh back from NY. You know what I'm saying? I went and hung out with Harlem this weekend. So you know, I was you know, a little tired, so that's how I missed the live stream from earlier. But definitely listened to a couple of minutes of it. I don't know if I got to the crux of what you was trying to say, but was listening to this one ever since I chimed in to let y'all know. And man, let me just say out loud, brother, that us as men, we have to understand that the work to reach other men is gonna be a little more difficult than we probably approaching it with. So I'm gonna give you, it's an African proverb. It comes from Ghana, West Ghana, right? He said, if you teach a man, basically, I'm paraphrasing. If you teach a man, you teach an individual, right? But if you teach a woman, you teach the community.
Yeah.
You see? So every man within him, he gonna have a degree of ego. He gonna have a degree of immaturity. It's just like if you had a lion, right? He a cub. You raise him from a cub, right? But he never see other lions out there killing, drinking blood, sneaking up on people in the high grass, you know, climbing trees to get the monkeys, and you know, he never see that, right? You know he got it within him, right? But he never see it. He'll never be a lion. Do you see what I'm saying? So it's contingent upon us to model, us that's in the know, to model the behavior and to address inappropriate behavior. So you know, I work in the education system. I mean, I think that's well documented. And you know, it's not that I know better than anybody else. It's just in my experience. And I deal with this you know, 24/7, 365, you know, by me trying to work more exclusively with the young men that go to my school. Um, they just haven't had the behavior of a man modeled in front of them. You know what I mean? How to not overreact, you know? How to keep your cool when it's time. You know what I'm saying? How to be assertive when it's time, you know? And so you know, when I hear this topic, you know, me, what I'm doing, I'm reflecting. I'm thinking about, you know, what could I do or what could I say to be a better man, to reflect a powerful black man in this society? What else could I do? You know what I'm saying? I'm not really, I mean, I'm sure, you know, I can think of some examples of men not behaving in a manly way, right? But it's always self-reflective when I hear conversations like this. And uh I just say, you know, that would have been my, you know, not to disagree with the points that you brothers are laying out. We do need to call out that inappropriate weak ass shit. No weak shit here, fam. My boys will tell you, man, and any young man that done dealt with me, they gonna tell you, I do not fuck around. I might play and joke, you know, with people, you know, ha ha ha, you know, I joke around, but I don't do goofy, fam. There will be no goofy shit around me. There will be no disrespecting women in front of me. You know what I'm saying? It just not gonna happen. That's just what it is. It's something that I demand. And so because it's a demand, it's not a, oh, it would be nice if you would, you know, respect my wife. And you know, no, that's not a, it's not a request. It's a demand. And so by doing that, right now, I mean, when I'm around people that know me, they already know. You know what I'm saying? Oh, hey, how you doing, Miss Williams? And don't stare too long. You see what I'm saying? I mean, they just, it's a energy that you carry with yourself when you carry yourself that way. You know what I'm saying? So I just say that the work that we have to do to build these young men up, it got to start when they're young. You know, and then if they older, you imagine if a tree been growing crooked for 15 years, and then here you go to try to straighten it out today, you know what's gonna happen. You're gonna crack the tree, you're gonna kill the tree. So you got to bring the tree back into alignment, slow and steady, you know, and every day, and reinforce it every day. Tighten that string up just a little bit more. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Man, maybe you can shift a root or two, you know, just so that the tree can lean toward the sun. You see what I'm saying? You
Yes.
see what I mean? That it's a process, brother. So we have to be more patient with our people. You know, yes, what I say, absolutely, we should point out our inappropriate behavior, but then at the same time, make sure that we in line and that we doing all we can while we can. You know what I'm saying? My fault. I've been going a little
No, no,
long.
no. I want you to keep on going because that's one of the few things I would say on part one. That's how I was saying that too. Yeah, no, you ain't going. Keep it going. We need to hear that. That's how I'm saying that too. But
Yeah,
in, a,
no doubt.
but in a different way. But a different way. But I was saying about the same thing too. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And I mean, you know, just to point it out, right? I don't want to call a brother name, you know what I'm saying? But I went to the Sonetta TV Awards, right? And while I was there, you know, my purpose in going was to network, lay eyes on these brothers, you know what I'm saying? Tell them that, hey, I support this, but I'm against that, you know what I'm saying? And man, try to find some common ground. And I
Right.
cer- and I certainly accomplished my goal this weekend. You know what I'm saying? My idea though is unity across the board. It don't matter what you believe. I don't care what you believe to be. I would prefer that you keep that to yourself. You know what I'm saying? What you believe. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? But politically, socially, we all need these few things. We need food. We need water. We need shelter. We need education. We need somebody working in engineering. We need somebody working in the medical field. And we need somebody working in new technology, not technology, but new technology. You see what I mean? Because if we never get ahead of the curve and we trying to compete with somebody that's holding all of the chips, unfortunately, we gonna be spinning the wheel. You know what I'm saying? We've been fighting this fight a long time. Think about it. Come next year, that's gonna be 500 years. 1619 to 2019. That's gonna be 500 years. 400 years. That's, man, come on now.
Yeah.
If we ain't got it together now, when we gonna get it together?
Yeah.
It's very important. It's very important to me, you know, and I ain't trying to sound preachy or nothing. I'm just letting people know what it is with me, brother.
Yo, drop that knowledge, Rob.
I'm just letting people know what it is. My life mission, right now, is to build some mechanisms that can create the reality that I'm looking for my sons to live in when I'm gone, when I'm dead and gone. Right? I want to have the ability for a young black man to want to, if he aspire to open a business, he gonna have some people that he can go to that get good credit and some trade lines and some capital for him, to where he ain't gotta go and beg our oppressor to get on even footing with him.
Yeah.
If it's a young person that aspire to get into the NBA, I got somebody that's gonna be a nutritionist, and here go a gym that you can go in, and here go some other guys you can practice with, and then here go some schools that you can go to, and you know what I'm saying, to develop a well-rounded student. You just not just good in basketball, but you're gonna be prepared for life, and that go for any sport. You know what I mean? So I mean, that's where I'm gonna start. I'm a coach. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna start with athletics and arts. You know, that's what the kids want to do. And then I'm gonna add on from there. You know what I'm saying? So while I'm building the music studio, I'm also gonna build a computer lab. And then I'm also gonna have them 3D printers. And then I'm gonna also have somebody that's the teachers, they gonna be willing to do, you know, evening classes, and I'm gonna let them collect all of that money on tuition. You know what I'm saying? All they gotta really do is just pay me for the rental. See, we'll build our own school by building our own economy. One thing go with the other. But where we gotta start? We gotta start with the responsibility that every man have to be a man. Man, JT, hey, look, brother, I believe everything you tell me because you ain't never lied to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I believe you, brother. Well, here it is. Every other day, we see people on YouTube lying.
Right.
So how can we build with that? You see what I mean? So now here comes somebody, they might be true blue, like Jay Morrison with the Tulsa, Oklahoma experiment, where he trying to build up the property, buy the properties, and build a new Black Wall Street, right? People calling it a fraud, and it might be the real thing this, right? Might be the real thing, but because so many frauds, they ripped off you know, our people that's hoping that this is the person that's pushing the agenda that's gonna help us, we don't even know who to trust due to all of this inappropriate behavior. You know, but it start with everybody doing one simple thing, just adhering to that man code that we was talking about a couple of months ago. Remember? You know, we were talking about man code. And I just feel like, man, you know, don't nobody have to teach you the code. You gonna see that. And I'm gonna give this example and then I'm gonna fall back, right? Right? Let's say, for instance, you in a store, you stealing for the first time, right? The first time. You remember the first time you stole something when you went in the store? right? You said, man, you put it in your pocket, heart beating hard than a motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Right? And then you run up out the store. But by the 15th time that you stealing something out the store, man, you got that shit in your, you walk in and you pimp out. What am I saying? You gonna get good at anything that you practice. So if you practice being on bullshit, guess what? You good at it. If you practice talking bullshit, you good at it. That's why some of these people that be talking this old weird ass, you know, all these weird ass philosophies and shit on YouTube, the shit sound good because they've been practicing. But that don't make it practical. That don't make it practical. Man, brother, that's why I jam with you in DS1. Cause y'all don't be talking that old highfalutin ass, you know, cause if you go to this resource here and that resource there, and man, you're in the dark if you don't know this. Nigga, I know that I gotta keep making money to maintain my family and my livelihood. I know that.
Right, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What you talking about? That shit don't add nothing to nothing. You know what I'm saying? It don't add nothing because all we talking about is belief. This is what we know. We know that we got an open enemy. We know that. We know that because they shoot young black men, old black men down in the street and nobody go to jail for it. They've declared war on our people, and that's been going on for almost 400 years now.
Yeah.
It's gonna be 400 years now. So we know we got an enemy. What are we waiting to do to unite? I'll tell you why we won't unite. Because we so blinded by trying to blend into this society. That's why we can't be men no more. That's why. Because our example of a man is somebody who don't even like your ass. That's why you trying to compete with him so hard. You go and buy his $300 belt, nigga. I can afford this, nigga. You know what I'm saying? You go buy a $300 belt because you can afford it. That's stupid. You see what I mean? It's dumb as hell. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go and buy a house next to him. He don't even want you there. Do you see what I'm saying? So like, we just gotta put our feet on the ground, brother. And we just gotta start thinking more practical. And I'm gonna end on this. Dr. Amos Wilson said it best. If what you studying don't lead to practical application, you need to study something else.
Facts.
So yeah, I relinquish, man. I relinquish.
You have to lead a path. You got more to say. Kid, more to say.
Well, yeah, I mean, I just, you know, that initially that's what was on my chest, and I you know, just wanted to get it off my chest, and then, you know, just wanted to chop it up with you, man, because you know, I've been gone for like, you know, 5 days, so you know what I'm saying, I ain't been on no social media. I just been absorbing Harlem, you know what I'm saying, and
so let me ask you this question, good brother Rob, my good brother Rob. How Sanetta awards with? How it was?
Oh man, look, man. This is from my perspective. It was a great event, brother. It wasn't one drip drop of violence. Okay. It wasn't one drip drop of disrespect. It was produced by us. You know what I'm saying? It was funded by us. The people who were getting the awards, we didn't ask anybody else for their permission or their recognition. We gave the recognition ourselves. We reassured ourselves. So to me, just the idea behind that is powerful. Even if that wasn't what that brother was thinking,
right?
The idea of it is powerful, right? And then here go the other thing. Now, you know, I'm not a perfect man at all. You know what I mean? And people always going on Sanetta and everything like that, right? I was around that man in his proximity, watching him, listening to him, everything for at least about 12 hours, I say, right? I didn't not one time hear that man speak disrespectfully, say anything disrespectfully, and you can't fake it. You know what I'm saying? So in my mind, I feel like that man, even though he might be dedicated to his hustle and he might rub people the wrong way sometimes, he is a down to earth, genuine dude. You know what I mean? And no matter whatever his faults is, like I said, the idea of the event was powerful. So even if you don't fucking like Sonetta, you know what I mean? In my mind, we should unify behind the idea. Because see, when Sonetta dead and gone, if we still got an award show that's voted on by black folks, produced by black folks, the people that's making the money is black folks, right? That's something that we can give our children. And we can continue to add on. So then we can start owning the hotels, owning the Airbnbs, owning the restaurants that people gonna patronize when they come to the city, owning the venues where people gonna party at, you know what I'm saying? Employing the people that work there, you know, our own people. We can solve our own problems simply by investing in each other. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what I did this weekend. But that, you know, the event, this was their first time doing it. Our Empress segment said that they didn't even have a rehearsal. Man, hey, it went smoothly. It was professional. You know what I'm saying? The elders gave their seal of approval. I don't believe that the elders could be phony. You know what I'm saying? They done did 60 years of work in the street. I don't see Professor James Smalls saying that the event was a success unless it was a Baba Haru was there. He gave it his seal of approval. Queen of Four was there. She gave it her seal of approval. So man, you know what I mean? That being said, brother, that's what I thought of the event.
Yeah, I want you to stay there, Brother Rod. Did you see the food or you didn't?
The food?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You talking about at the after party?
I'm talking right now.
Oh no, I didn't.
Well, you know what? You got it all. You gonna see the food and the dessert. You be coming on time, brother. I know about you. I like you come on time. That's all I like about brother.
Hey,
brothers,
hey, this what I know for a fact, bro. Hey man, being timely, hey man, it'll get you places where you couldn't have been, whether you was you know, lucky or good. You know what I'm saying? Being on time sometimes get you in the door.
Ain't lying, but it's gonna get you through the door, and the people, the ones who left, bro, they just gonna miss out. First, I'm gonna show you the food. This is cut up steak on both sides. Right here in the middle is white rice, pinto beans. I add a little Creole seasoning and some hot sauce. I want to add little culture flavor, Louisiana flavor. And this is this homemade macaroni salad right there. And this is my dessert. This is cut up vanilla tasty cake. And underneath there is cherry vanilla ice cream.
Brother JT, look, man, you be doing the thing, bro. You really do, man. And we just gotta keep it. That I can't say what the idea is. We gonna have to talk about that in the back chat. You know what I'm saying? Right. But we can monetize this right here, good brother. We can monetize this. Hey, I know plenty of kids in the last, you know, I'd say 5 to 10 years that went to culinary art school, and then I just happen to live in the mecca of restaurants, you know, which is Chicago. So this is what I'm gonna start doing, man, Joe. I'm gonna start playing the lottery. I'm gonna try to hit the lottery, and then I'm gonna fly your ass down here, take you to some of these restaurants around here, and give you some more ideas, and we gonna monetize this, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, we call up Byron Allen. You see, he on the Weather Channel. You know what I'm saying? Maybe do a little 15-minute set. Like, hey, the weather bad, you stuck in the house. Here goes Chef JT. You know what I'm saying? I can see it, man. You got to think big.
My late father was a chef. And also my mother's side of the family, you know, they practically decide. My mother's from Brooklyn, New York, like I was, but they always well-round cooks and bakers. Like I gotta learn how to bake. I baked my first cake like in April. Came all right, but you know, I got some ideas on the bakery. So I told people, watch out, when I master that, done. But like, you know, but see, as you already know about why I do why I created this topic too, and even like, you know, I was talking to good brother DS1, and you know, when I first got my laptop, I was start like, you know, cooking. I did already cook already, but you know, I was like cooking and fellowship. He said, "Yo, bro, you should do that. There's nobody on YouTube do that, and you know, it's a joy." So it's like Sunday, you know, this is like my family time. This is sit down, we eating, we fellowshipping, and we building. And that's what it's all about, that I do this every Sunday, especially early Sunday night, because I look forward for this, you know, because I'm looking forward to the build with the family. You know what I mean? And that's what it's all about. So that's what I like to do. I do other things on the channel, as you already know. I do other things. But that's I'm trying to show us as a people that's what we used to do in the culture. This is what we used to do. We used to sit down and build, you know, with the mother and father and the kids, or mate, or whatever, you know. So I'm trying to bring that spirit back, so to let people know that got to start from somewhere. You know what I mean? You can't, it's not good to be running the streets, you know. And sometimes when you build, you refresh, you know, your mindset is right, your whole body feel good, you know. You can't wait. That's when I prepared for. I can't wait to build with the family. That's the joy. I cannot wait, because that's what I love to do. That's one of my talents. You know what I mean? So, and you know, and that's it.
You know, man, I was gonna say, you know, I got other talents. Like I came on YouTube as you know, just a brother that was concerned with the issue of Donald Trump bringing troops into Chicago, right?
Yeah.
And then I just kind of grew from there, like, you know, let people know what I do professionally, and then, you know, just to say it out loud, you know, I'm an MC. I kind of then fell back off of the music, you know, hard, you know, but you know, I got some stuff, JT. I mean, like, for real, bro.
I know you do.
Yeah, and I mean,
nobody know on the chat.
Yeah, you know, but I got some, you know, I got some joints. Yeah, and you know, I can make them if this is what we could do. We could just set up a show or whatever, and you know, maybe we could just start bringing new artists. You know what I'm saying? Because it's dope artists all around. You know what I mean? And because we got a platform and we starting to, you know, build up followers and a following. You know what I'm saying? That's how you create a movement, and we just trying to do it in the righteous path that we understand. Not to say that other people not righteous. It's just that, man, we stick to some core principles, and you know, real gonna recognize real. Eventually, we'll link up with some other people that's on the same vibe, and that's how it become a movement. It's in the ether, bro. It's in the ether. It's just that the lie or propaganda is just so powerful, you know, that that's what's kind of preventing us. But all we had to do, brother, is like a lot of what our ancestors did in slavery, what they did during Jim Crow, what they did during the 60s, what they did against crack and against Reagan and against, you know what we did, brother? Very simple, brother. We survived.
Yeah.
We survived. And so all we got to do is turn survive to thrive, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Change one little letter. You know what I'm saying? Instead of survive, let's thrive. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
And if we just change our thinking to that, bro, man, unfortunately, our children grow up in a society where they're gonna have to grow up a little faster. And I mean, my approach, you know, not to disagree with anybody else's approach, but my approach is to tell kids the real. I never talk baby talk to neither one of my sons. Do go the pretty baby. No, man. No. They was babies, bro. I'm like, hey, I need you to stop crying because I got this paper I'm trying to type, and I just need you to just be cool. I'm gonna give you a bottle. This is literally how I talk to them from the time they was born, bro. You know what I mean? So, I'm very proud of my sons. I'm sure I could get either one of them on a panel discussion, and they're not gonna say something where you're gonna be like, "Damn, you really think that?" You know what I'm saying? They not gonna say nothing like that because I don't allow that shit. You see what I mean? It's just not allowed. Foolish thoughts, foolish talking. It's not allowed in my. I bet not be around if it come out your mouth. You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to deal with me once it do. You know what I'm saying? Real talk. You heard my say it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know. Hold that thought, bro. I'm gonna read this so you can hit Gregory Wyatt said we must first value the temperature of our own ice, our neighborhood, our village, acumen, etc. Marlo talk, brother Rob, man, keep doing your thing. Also, Marlo's calling my nephew says Gregory Wright, real talk, can't understand the part of the game. And Nikki said underrated darkness, you don't get dessert. You didn't finish your food. She said she was just joking. All right. And Marlo's calling said thrive is survival. He was echoing what you saying. Gregory Wright said we actually would do well with the minds of our ancestors during the reconstruction. On that thought, Gregory Wright, I want you to go to Brother Rob's channel. He did reconstruction. You have part 1 through 4. Am I correct, Brother Rob?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, he did reconstruction part 1 to 4. Okay, so I want you to go to this channel and check it out. And then Greg Ryan said, focus on building an economic base to leverage and profit from. And so on that, yeah. So this is the thing that it was all about too. That you know, what I did why I created this, Rob. I've had this on my mind ever since for a long time, but I was just waiting around, you know, do some reading up and everything, and learn from other people what I see, and I feel today was appropriate, and it went so well, you know. Part 1, I thought I was gonna get somebody to join the panel, but I understand that because sometimes people don't join, they just want to participate in the chat. So I said, you know what? Today I'm gonna make this part 2, fellowship it, and I'm gonna make this part 2. Why not? Had the panel, and I'm happy it turned out like that because, you know, and I'm just happy. You know, I always say this. I don't have to be a leader all the time. As long as I'm a team player, that's all what counts. So.
Well,
so anybody want to join the panel, let me know. So drop your email in the chat, and I get you on and everything. Because this is a powerful thing. And I appreciate that I'm part of it. I'm proud that I presented. It's not all about JT, about us as a people, because it's not that I'm bringing it. I'm learning from y'all too. And that's what it's all about. I learned from y'all too.
Yeah. Hey, JT.
Yes, sir.
It's the brother Gregory Wyatt in the chat. He was trying to get the link. But you know, to add on to that brother point, Gregory Wyatt, he said we must value the temperature of our own ice. So it's a little it's in the lexicon. It say the white man's ice is colder, right? And you know, basically what that means is if I start, you know, killing cows and making leather belts, you know, and y'all know I done fed my cows, I done massaged them, you know, I gave them beer, you know what I mean? When it was, you know what I'm saying, I took real good care of them because I'm hoping that the leather I get be the best leather on earth, right? Right? But if I put my belt right next to a Gucci belt and a Fendi belt, you know what I'm saying? You know that you gonna value that Gucci belt more than mine because of them little G's. Do you see what I'm saying? So that's ultimately the problem. We must value our own at all costs, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's the problem. We see life economically through white people eyes. You know, we see the world socially through Caucasian eyes, and until we find a way to value our women, value our master teachers' lessons, value our brothers' products who vendors out here and stuff like that. Until we learn how to value that over anything else, man, just because one of our brothers made it, you know, until we can do that, bro, I'm talking about mentally. You know, that's why the last poet say the revolution will not be televised. It's not gonna be televised because it's gonna be in your mind.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be in your mind. It ain't gonna be on TV. It's gonna be in your mind. That light switch gonna go off. That's why we got to keep having these conversations. You know, because maybe somebody might listen and say, "Dang, you know, man, that brother made a good point right there. Man, I like what he said right there. Man, that brother JT, man, that food look healthy." You know what I'm saying? That's why we gotta That's why we gotta keep having these type of conversations. We got to.
Yeah, and also like, oh, Gregory White, I don't really know how to do that yet. Press the put the thing. I gotta work on that too. To press the thing. Also, the best thing to do is go to Rob channel. You find it. I gotta work on that too. I gotta work on some things. So I really don't know how to do it. Yeah, I gotta work on that. But also, brother Rob, I did hypocrisy in sports too. I'm gonna find a way to send that to you. And also very soon, I say in a few weeks, I'm gonna do hypocrisy in politics. And I definitely want you to be on the panel. I want the panel to be full. I want sisters to join it too. All right? I want you to join it because you are a teacher in our community. So you know the ins and outs, the politics, you know the hypocrisy and stuff like that. And we need to know stuff like that. And so I'm gonna keep in contact with you, brother. But that night, I'm gonna let you know in advance, but I want you to join the panel because it has to be talked about. It has to be hypocrisy because also, I'm gonna be doing. Let me see. Let me see. Oh yeah. In November, I'm gonna. This person have to wait. I'm tired of people calling me when I'm doing my thing. But I will go be doing oh man, what's the midterm elections in November of our perspective, our people, and also I want you to join that too. So I'm gonna make sure that my laptop is going charged up. I have people on the panel, brothers and sisters. So I would urge brothers, even sisters in the chat, just make that time that night. It's now or never of the midterm elections. Okay, there's a lot. It's not said on us as a people, and it's very important. So let's indulge in that. Wherever you live at, let's talk about it. Let's mobilize. Let's strategize and everything. Let's find solutions to uplift us as a people, because it's going to be trying times, people. Us as a people, it's going to be trying times because our education is direct. You got the food, you got the agriculture in sector. The water and the system, everything is gonna come in place. So what we have to do, we have to make our mark count. So let's join with me I'm promise you, the TV is going to be in the bedroom. I'm going to turn it up real loud. Most likely, it's going to be an MSNBC. There's some people like seeing it. I like MSNBC because they usually get the news faster to CNN, and they usually be on point on that. So, like I said, midterm elections of our perspective. So, Brother Ron, I want you to join that too, because it's very important that we got to know the ins and outs, what's going on, so we know how to counteract wherever they throw at us. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir. Hey, when are you planning on having this panel?
Oh, what, the midterm elections?
Yeah.
No, well, that's gonna be like in November. I'm gonna let you know before tomorrow, because usually when the midterm elections come on TV, they usually mention that like in September, like starting September and going to October, and it's gonna be something like in November. But I will let you know beforehand the date. When I know the date, everybody know that, including you. You gonna know the date, and then that's when that day I'm gonna, like, matter of fact, I'm gonna be eating dinner while I'm having it. So.
The reason I asked was because now is the time, in terms of midterms elections. Now is the time. So, say for instance, you got a kid, they ain't working, they need a little side hustle, a little job or something. These politicians need signatures from registered voters in order to get on the ballot. So, tell your little nephew, tell the little boy that be selling little squares, hey, go to the politician office and tell them that you will help them get signatures if they need them, right? And by doing that, when after the election is over, if that candidate, happen to win, who you think he gonna remember? The shorty that helped him get the signatures. You see what I'm saying? So, like, that's a nice little hustle that I put my kids on, that I work with this summer. You know what I'm saying? So of course I can't reveal like which candidates, but I just say that more candidates than normal got on the ballot. You know what I mean? Just because of those signatures. And politically, it would be in our best interest, and this is why I say now is the time. Politically, it would be in our best interest to find out what a candidate's platform is before the election. And the reason why is because you don't want to roll the dice. Here go a candidate that you could have been in their ear, could have helped support, you know what I'm saying, getting leading up to November. And then when November come and they didn't got in the office and you didn't help them get there, they're not beholden. They don't owe you anything. They're not beholden to you in any way. It don't matter that you a Democrat. They help the people who they help the people who help them get in the office. Do you see? And Republicans, they've been playing both sides for 100 years. That's what people got to understand. That's why they still a significant party. You can understand their platform is not conducive to, more than half of America. You know what I'm saying? But somehow, some way, they control the House, they control the Senate, and they got a president. Do you see what I mean? They do it by supporting both sides, candidates. All right, look, man, this donor, they give me more money than I need. So look, I'm willing to give you $500,000, but when you get in the office, this is what you got to do. On certain bills, I need you to vote yes. You ever notice that we never hear how certain politicians voted on certain bills? Do you see what I mean? You got to dig like a motherfucker to find out how they voted on a bill. You see? Shouldn't that should be public information so that you would know which candidate to, support. Think about it. You gotta elect judges, right? Right? Why is it not public information on how they rule when Ray Ray, this is his first time now. He got a half of 63 or something, you know what I'm saying? He in front of the judge. The judge give him 10 years. he got a half of 63 because that's the mandatory minimum. When he could have been, Obama put away with that. He could have been nice, but he gave him the mandatory minimum, gave him 10 years. Why we don't know that? Just because he black, fam, just because he our skin folk don't mean he our kin folk. He might be working with the state like a motherfucker. Do you see what I mean? In the parade, marching right along with our unknowing ass. You see what I'm saying? So we need some people that's why I was talking about new technology, right? With that technology, that information alone, right, would be golden. Do you see what I mean? Because then we'll be able to pick judges according to how they send our little boys to jail. The people that could be lenient, those are the people that get elected. Sometimes they don't even have other people running against them. And these could be the same judges that's behind them 97% of all black men that go in front of, judges for this crime get, 5 years. You see what I'm saying? When it could be that they just had, a pistol, but it didn't have no bullets in it. But because they had the pistol, do you see what I'm saying?
Right.
So we just need the information. But this is the challenge. The challenge is for people to be intellectually curious. The challenge is for people to be politically savvy. And I'll be honest, man, we lazy, man. We are fucking lazy. We don't even know to know that shit. Do you see what I'm saying? What I'm talking about, we don't even know to know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, it's true because you know what, Rob? I noticed that, I can actually said that we know each other going on for a long time. And I could actually tell everybody in the chat, I'm not afraid to say, you know what I'm saying? This is a good brother right here. He loves our community. He stand up our community and he recognized real. And what I find out, Rob, that when I first got my laptop, when I start doing stories, when I start learning about the agriculture, and then I start doing things about the food, when I start talking about how to read labels and the legislation and stuff like that, and and that's for me to be in tune, and that's why I'm in alignment with you, what you saying. And then I also talk about the black, I'm talking about the disfranchising our people, how they had loopholes in the legislation, to trying to keep us down and stuff. But sometimes, it just goes on deaf ears.
Look, you just said something key right there, brother. You realize that we operate out of a fear ethic, bro? Yes. Oh man, hey, the deal is gonna be closing this weekend. If you don't get in this weekend, you won't get the deal. You see what I'm saying? They scaring you. You see, we operate, man, I don't want my kids to do this, I don't want my kids to do that. But you're not telling them what to do. You don't have a mechanism to have them to do what they want to do. So what do? They look at how, our oppressor, the Tamu, the colonizer, the white man, Dr. Khalid Muhammad called them the goddamn white man, right? Right? Why did he call him that? Let's look at it, bro. Let's look at it. If they wanted to poison all of us tomorrow, they could. All they got to do is put a little bit of arsenic in some corn syrup, and every nigga in the world gonna die. Because we addicted to corn syrup. Man, bro, now laters, Boston baked beans, you know what I'm saying? Corn syrup, bro. We addicted to that shit, bro. If they wanted to kill us tomorrow, they could, bro. You know what I'm saying? Discipline is what we need. You know what I'm saying? We need discipline to stick to one thing. Cultural identity. And in doing that, that'll float to everything. Like this conversation that we having about politics, right? We'll create a society where our kids can be kids and be naive up until the point where we can start teaching them life lessons at an appropriate age where their mind is developed to accept the lessons. But imagine you 6 years old. You ain't never seen your daddy. And they didn't have something at the school, and you know, your best friend, he show up with his mama and his daddy. Your mama late and she come in smelling like squares. You see what I'm saying? That leaves an indelible mark on a young man. So that by the time he get 19, 20 years old, what you think he is, fam? He hurt, brother. He hurt. He hurt. He don't know what a priority. He can't spell priority. You know what I'm saying? He can't spell it. All his mama told him to do good in school, but how many hours do you think she spent working with that man after school? I don't want to. You see what I mean? I ain't trying to knock nobody down. But what I am saying is this: investment got to be in these children. And what we do is just try to live our best life right now. But all sacrifice and investment got to be in our children. Frederick Douglass said best: it is easier to build a strong child than to strengthen a weak man, or something like that. I'm fucking the quote up. But it's easier to, I know that part is correct. Man, but it's easier to build a strong child. You know what I'm saying? It's easier. You know what I mean? Because you get to shape and mold them and give them the proper economic perspective, the proper political perspective. Have them look towards Africa, because that, even if you don't want to call yourself African, I should say, you know, that is the continent with the most resources. So because I got this melanin and everything, and my DNA tests say that my ancestors come from West Africa, yeah, I think I'm gonna go with the continent with the most resources, which is Africa. Thank you so much. You know what I'm saying? That's just what it is. But at the end of the day, brother, I love building with you. I love having these types of conversations. I always look forward to building. It's just that some people don't see the value in it. Me, I see the value in working on one thing for a long period of time and see it come to fruition. You know what I'm saying? I see the value in it. Man, bro, if you'd have seen my house when I first moved into it versus the way that it looked now, man, I'm very proud. I'm arrogant to say that I did the work. And yeah, nigga, find you a contractor that'll come in and do what I did. Find one. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not. You know what I'm saying? Why? Because I took pride in it. You know what I'm saying? It's a lesson I preach around here. Stewardship. You know, and I'm going to end on this, right? Stewardship is your effort in taking care of what the Creator then gave you. You know what I'm saying? And what the Creator then gave you. And you can apply that to every facet of your life. You know what I'm saying? I'm just using my house as an example. You know what I'm saying? Man, you know what I'm saying? Like my siding, I ain't like the siding. I got new siding. Well, because I got new siding, I wanted the roofing, you know what I'm saying, my shingles to match my siding. So I changed my shingles. You know what I'm saying? Then I, you know, did some work in my backyard, and I kept on throwing out grass seeds where it was, you know, blank at. And I cut my grass on a regular basis and water it when I know it's gonna be hot. And you see what I'm saying? I'm a steward, bro. I'm gonna make sure that what I got right now, I'm gonna maintain and make it better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna maintain and make it better. So I don't have a car note. That's why I was able to go to NY and kick it. God damn it, you know what I'm saying? I was able to, man. Let me eat at Sylvia's. Let me eat at Jacobs. Woo, Jacobs got some good ass food. Why? Woo.
Okay.
Hey, man. Hey,
Yeah, do you
went over.
try out Sylvia's?
Oh yes, sir. I ate Sylvia's.
Okay.
I ate breakfast and dinner at Sylvia's.
Oh, okay.
I kicked it at Red Rooster. I kicked it
Oh,
at
you went to the roaster.
yeah. I went
Ah,
to the
you went to
I went to the Cove. I went over to this other spot called Angel in Harlem, but it was a Latino spot, but they was in there doing their thing. Shout out to the Latinos. You know what I'm saying? We went down to the Symphony Space. Nigga, I went to the Met. I kicked it, nigga.
That's cool. That's peace right there, though. That's
Yeah,
peace.
man, I kicked it. You know what I'm saying? We went over to Marcus Garvey Park. You know what I'm saying? I blessed the pod. You know what
Oh,
I'm
you
saying?
talking about the one on 145th Street?
Nah, the one off 125th.
Oh, that one. Okay. I'm talking
Yeah.
about I'm talking another park. Okay.
Yeah, but I was in the heart of Harlem. I was in the,
The park I'm talking about, that's Riverbank. That's, you get off the one train, the park right there. So I'm talking about Riverbank. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Man, y'all trains was more crowded than Chicago, boy.
Oh, yeah, we got people. Yeah, and then now, if you would have been to Brooklyn, where the sports arena at, now, let me give you a little history, and then we say a few things. I want you to stay there, say your last remarks after I read the chat. I was raised like about 4 minutes away from that sports arena.
JT, I couldn't hear you. Say that over.
I'm saying, you know, the sports arena that they had in Brooklyn. Yeah, I was raised like 4 minutes from there.
Oh, all right.
So I practically see the politics and everything go through and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I hate that I was there that short period of time. I definitely want to see
the next time, Rob. When was the next time?
Man, hey, I don't need the Sonetta TV Awards to go to NY. I want to see Brooklyn now. I want to see the Bronx. I want to see that shit. I want to see Queensbridge. You know what I'm saying? I want to see what produced the Nas. You know what I'm saying? I want to feel the vibe of the city. I felt the vibe of Harlem. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot like Chicago. You know, the people were a little nicer. You know what I'm saying? I went over to the Grand Projects, right? This kind of funny. You know the Grand Projects off 125th, right?
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, so the first day I got there, right? You know what I'm saying? They was out there hooping. You know what I'm saying? So I walk up, you know, and everybody looking at me like, who the fuck is this dude? I'm like, yeah, I ain't no shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm just watching y'all hoop, man. I want to get a game. You know what I'm saying? I'm all the way here from Chicago. I want to see what it do. Right? I'm talking big shit, you know what I'm saying? Because that's how Chicago niggas do, man. We talk shit when we on the court, right? But anyway, you know what I'm saying? They was hooping and the dude fell, you know what I'm saying? And his wifey like, oh, don't hurt my husband. So they needed a man. I'm like, up, y'all down a man. You know what I'm saying? So what's up? You know, I hop in the game. I don't even know the scope. You know, so they give me the ball. They like ball out. I'm like, you ain't gonna come guard me? You ain't gonna come guard me? You know what I'm saying? I, hit the first jumper, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm he like, yeah, whatever. I'm like, oh, okay. You know what I'm saying? You still ain't gonna guard me? Splow. Hit him with another jumper. I'm like, okay, what y'all go to? He like 16. I'm like, oh, okay, by ones and twos. He like by ones. I'm like, oh, okay. Well, I thought I had just hit 2 twos. All right, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying? So then I hit him with the up fake. He go for that. Go to the basket. I'm like, yeah, nigga, this shit real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Then I start yanking Buddy, and I'm talking big shit, and Buddy got mad. So you know, after that, I kind of chilled out a little bit. I kept talking shit. You know what I'm saying? I was like, man, what's that smell? Oh man, you stink, Joe. I was talking shit, Joe. But after I won the game, you know, of course I walked off because I didn't want that motherfucker to go in the Jacks or something to go get his homies or something. Yeah. I wasn't scared, but I sure gave it to them niggas real quick, Joe.
You gave it to them. That's right. You gotta deliver the fools, man. Yeah. So Rob, let me read out the chat. Stay right there, and I'm gonna make your last remarks, and I'm gonna close this thing out and everything. And thanks for everybody for this powerful discussion. Nikki, Annie, Annie, no, well, I'll read it out. Annie, thanks for coming. No Name Rose, thanks for coming. Zeus the Flipper One. I see, thanks for coming. Man, let's see. K Black, thanks for blessing. Thanks for blessing me on the panel. Always greatly appreciate. Shout to my brother right here and the rest of the LDBC. Salute. LDBC salute. My nephew, Emmanuel, leave him alone. I see. Miss Bossy Fanatic, part of LDBC, support my sister. Thanks for coming. Actual Citrus Autonomy. Thanks for coming, my sister, as always. For your contributions as also. Nah, I get to you in a few minutes, brother Rob. K to the D to A to the 4. Thanks for coming. Craig J, part of LDBC. Thanks as always, my brother, come through. Oh wow, people came through tonight for bro. I like that. Casimir G, what's good, homie? Thanks for coming, fam. Doctor's got a big family, man. I'm trying to tell y'all, man. I got a big family, man. My Marlo, my nephew, what's good? Leave my nephews alone. Great, yo, always a blessing, family. Thanks for coming, showing me love as always. That's my brother right there. Big L, yo, Underrated Dogs is the back, yo. That always a blessing to you, come Big L, you know. Enough said. Brother Dubay, hey, thanks for coming, my brother. Thanks for coming, fam. Ooh. J to the J Dog, what's good? Thanks for coming, as always. Oh, man, let me see. I got everybody up there. I got Oh, Gab Talk Media, thanks for coming. Let's see what's wrong. LDBC all day. That's right, Greg, right? LDBC all day. Cap, PY2. Cap, PY2. That's my brother right there. So, out of all that, thanks again, family. LDBC all day. That's right. Support my other family, LDBC. And they said, who sent you? Said the darkness sent you. They know who I am. They know who I am. The underrated one. The best kept secret in YouTube. Let's go. Thanks for coming, my sister. Come back. All right. And again, family in the chat, thanks for coming. Thanks for still represent for the darkness family. My family getting big. Family getting big. Brother Rob, last remarks. And I make my remarks and I close it out. Beautiful night.
Yes, sir. Man, peace to you, good brother JT. Peace to everybody in the chat. And like I said, I always love building with you, family.
And oh yeah, Rob, before you get off, tell them about your channel, all right? Good brother.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna start adding more content. You know, you can look at my channel, Bro Rob. It's real simple. BRO dot, you know, ROB, you know what I'm saying? And you should see the same picture that's in the you know, that's in the description or whatever. My content is I try to be unbiased, you know, but at the same time it's coming from a Black perspective. So to me, I'm not being biased if I'm looking at it from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? It's not that I couldn't understand your point of view, but my point of view gonna always I mean, when I say my point of view, I'm talking about Black folks' point of view. That's how I always look at it. I'm you know, I love history, so I study history, but I wouldn't consider myself a historian. You know what I'm saying? I'm a student of history. So I just try to look at it from the point of view, and I model myself behind John Henry Clark, you know, the way that he discussed history. So with that being said, you know, that's the perspective that I got. And I love to have bills on you know, some of the information that I presented. This week I'm gonna do a bill on the Great Pyramid of Giza, you know, and it's just gonna be straight facts, you know, about the pyramid, you know. So you know, because sometimes I feel like people compare pyramids to the Great Pyramid, and I mean, there's no comparison. So I just want to bring that out. But that's gonna be this week. All right, later.
All right. So now you got it and everything. Check out Brother Rob. Again, support the one and only, the underrated darkness. First thing, the underrated show will be coming on tomorrow. God permit, when my brother D to S the one, the co-host, gonna be on this channel. So watch out for that. And also, let me see. Hold on, brother. I don't go on yet. I did part 1. Hold on, damn. What's going on? Oh, let me see. Okay, let me hit this. I did a part 1. Family, do we stop our children from being grown up? I did a part 1. I want you to check that out. I did that earlier. Let's get them likes and the views up. Sherry, you be coming late, sweetie. But you can catch on the ring. You be coming late. I be telling you, gotta come early if you want to see the food and the dessert, sweetie. But I got you though. I got you. How you feel, sweetie? All right. But like I say, for family, we stop our children from being grown up? I did part 1. I did that earlier. So let's get them likes and the views up on that one. All right. Also, just get them likes and views of this one. This was a powerful one tonight. And, you know, everybody chimed in, and it was all gravy. It's all good. So, ones who miss it, everything, we wind it back. You will know what I'm talking about. And that's all I could say about that. So let's get them likes and the views on the both of them. And I dropped it. And also, I did 2 yesterday. Let's get them likes and the views up and share my. You can share my stream as long as it impacts somebody else's life. That is fine with me. Yeah, like, subscribe, and share, family. Subscribe to everybody in the chat. Subscribe and like. Also subscribe to yours truly, the underrated darkness. On behalf of my good brother Rob. This is it. Great Bill. On that note, we are Ghost.